This is Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. That's right, they call me Keen and I'm a translating machine. I read the stories in Japanese and then I tell you what they mean. If I find a word I like, I teach the meaning and then I post a list on YouTube and then we find some words again. Kodomo ga jama suru wa muku mama. Slam the hoga settled out. Good morning, mama. So sit back and just vibe. Hit that follow, hit subscribe. Stick around if you please and maybe learn some Japanese. Yo, welcome in. You're watching Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. You guys are having a wonderful day. We're going to be playing Legend of Dragoon, and we're going to get a lot done, hopefully. Give me a second while I remember where I put the controller. Luckily, the PlayStation 1 is a corded one, so I just had to follow the cords. So for those of you guys who don't remember, we are on a ship. We're on a boat. We're on a boat. And it's basically cycling through each and every character as we get to talk to other characters and learn a little bit about everybody's backstory. And we're on Albert. We're almost done. で、あとの心はもうあなたに、なんだっけ、傾いていると思いますよ。しかし、これは二人の、問題ですね。それ傾いてるだよね。ちょっと待って、確認する。So I believe he says, I double check one word. But, He says, I believe that Dart's heart is starting to fall for you, but this is a problem between you and Dart, not me. Starting to lean towards, not still very early stage for Dart, but yeah. As far as language goes anyway. That's what he said. There we go. Thank you, Dream. Welcome in. Congratulations to Talsus for getting first. Talk to Congo. Who was it that came to talk to me? Was it Congo? Oh, it was. Oh wow, Albert doesn't talk to people. Oh wait, wasn't that in parentheses? Wasn't he just thinking? Maybe I was wrong. Okay. Looks like you're used to the ship now. I think so. Every time you take control of one character, there's one person that they need to be talking to. Oh, and his is hers. His is Miru. So I actually want to. I actually want to talk to everybody else first. See if I can learn any insight. You guys have anything special planned for the weekend? So っとしておきましょう。
Wow, seriously, everybody except for Rose just doesn't, just leaves him alone. Why does this guy have to interrupt every single Dart thing? Oh, I guess because Dart can't talk, that's why. Oh yeah, because he's the main character, so if you'd talked for him. Wait, no, Dart talks, right? He does. Then I don't know why. I don't know why this guy has to talk for him. 海に出ると人は多くのことを考えるのだ。友情、愛情、人生。People get onto the ocean, people think about a lot of things. Friendship, love, life. そしてロマン。海は人の想像力を、興奮 I haven't seen it used like this, that kanji. It's usually used in the oyami. Furitatsu. Furitatasimasu. And I keep forgetting what we decided to translate roman to. Not romance in this case. Anyway, the ocean riles up, encourages people's imagination. Nanto subarashikumo. I was gonna say Albert likes this kind of stuff. Nanto subarashikumo kikenna mono nano deshouka. What an amazing yet dangerous thing. Sasuga wa shijin. Honto no umi no sugata o minuite irasharu. I'd expect nothing less of a poet. You've understood the real form of the ocean. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Dart. Hey, Maxime. How's it going? Oh, you don't have work today, right? So that way you're early to reveal yourself. Harry-chanも気づいたよ。来てくれてありがとうね。いい眺めにいい空気です。What a great view and great air. Are you flirting? I don't think he actually is, but it kind of sounded like it. So, ne. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was it. Albert doesn't get much insight at all. Nobody wants to talk to Albert. Let's move on then. Oops, no. Yes, that's my own place. That's Albert. No point in going there, which I knew, but I slipped trying to go around the corner. She's lively as always. Yay. I hit him. She said great success, but you wouldn't really say that in English. Hide kange desu. What a terrible way to greet someone. Ne, Arabato, kimi ne. いまいちノリが悪いんだよ。もっとさ、ダートみたいに。It's actually got two good words in it. Let's learn some good words. So the phrase was what Miru says to Albert is ねえ、アルバート、君ね、 いまいちノリが悪いんだよ。もっとさ、ダートみたいに。Okay. So first we have the word imaichi. So imaichi is usually used with a negative, and it's like not quite. It can be somewhat lacking, not so good, not like terrible, but just right. So let's say not quite, not great, right? So in this case, but it is an adjective, and so it's going to be attached to this next part, which is nori ga warui. Lackadaisical, meh? No, this isn't the part where he says that. So nori ga warui, and nori ga ii are two words in Japanese that talk about how good or bad someone is at following along with others' pranks or games or events. For example, in this example, she threw a pillow at him as he walked in the door, and she's like, "Yes, great success, got him." And he comes in and he's like, "That's not a very nice way to greet somebody." So that's nori ga warui. He didn't play along with her prank. He didn't get it. He didn't, or maybe he did get it, but he decided not to go on with that atmosphere. Another more common example is when all of your friends are out, maybe you're drinking or playing or whatever, and we're like, all right, let's, we just finished eating, let's all go to karaoke, I'll go to karaoke. And this one guy, he's like, I don't have anything to do tomorrow, but I want to go to bed. I'll see you guys. Everybody might say, nori ga warui. Kite yo, karaoke ni. Nori ga warui. However, the opposite, where the person who was always like, yes, karaoke, yes, okay, yeah, they're nori ga ii.
La la la.
P-chan.
La la la.
P-chan. P-chan, I was in the middle of recording a lesson. How dare you? Nori ga warui. Nori ga warui. Nori ga ii. Thank you. What should we put this at? No, not enthusiastic. It has to do with, because nori is literally to ride, right? But in this case, it's to ride the prank, to ride the flow of everybody hanging out. Let me see what the dictionary says. It's okay, Peach, I can cut things out easily. Because I'm recording it. Good at playing along, up for anything. There we go. So this would be not good at playing along. In this case, playing along, right? Not up for anything. That's actually a very good way to translate that. So let's just add the opposite. Nori ga ii. Nori ga ii. Good at playing along. Up for anything. Spoil sport, yeah, you might say that. 化粧水を顔に塗って ハッティングしてたら、その音がさらにとって暴力的に感じたらしくて、めっちゃこれで吠えられた。大丈夫最近のタラちゃん。ウケる。What if we kept it that way? I think it's kind of an inside joke. You'd have to be here long enough to know. Also, hi, Kui-chan. How are you? Okay, 怒った? Oh, did I make you angry? いえ、ですが少し疑問が湧きました。No, however, now I have questions. おう、ドキドキ質問コーナー? Oh, is it time? Is it time for... What did you even say? Yeah. Let's just say, is it question time? But she makes it sound like a... what do you say? Oh man, brain's not working this early this morning. A game show. ミレが私たちに関わった時言ってましたよね。まだ役に立つことがある気がすると。それは本気ですか？ I'll read that again in a second. 彼は平和じゃないことはすごく
日
敏感
本語で
に起こる。
Yellow
確かに。
はなんて言う？黄色 Yellow
Why is that so loud? Okay, let me read this again. ミレが私たちに関わった時言ってましたよね。まだ役に立つことがある気がすると。それは本当ですか？When you joined us, you said, I feel like there's some way I can still help out. I can still be of use. Is that still true? Or is that true? You really think so? なんだかね、そんな気がするのは本当だよ。How do I put it? I do still feel that way. でも、それが何なのかわかんないや。But I have no idea how I'm going to be useful. She feels like she can still be useful, but has no idea why. Yellow はエイデンが、得意な単語やね、確かに。今度エイデンに言わせようか。冗談で言ってるわけではないようですね。So, you're not saying it as a joke then. 私たちの旅は危険です。そして軽い気持ちでは決して乗り切れないでしょう。Our journey is very dangerous, and we won't be able to overcome it in a lackadaisical way, if we're lackadaisical about it. Yeah, he might say that in the English version. Talking about 今月 being the anniversary of this game, released in 6月 in America. Well, it was originally, this game came out on my birthday in Japan. That's awesome. いいかも、エイデンに寄せてみてね。ですから今一度確認したくなったのです。もう誰の死も見たくありませんから。So I just wanted to make sure, because I don't want to see anybody die again. そうや、アリちゃんは10月にアメリカに戻るよ。うん。ドリームに言ってるね。So this came out when I was exactly 13 then. それでは失礼しました。なんだかな、王様すぐマジになっちゃうんだからな。That king always gets serious so quickly. そんな時こそダートと遊ぼうと。Oh, this is the last one it must be because we went full circle. This is the perfect time to go play with Dart. 塗りむさらなら覚えてくれそうやから、確かに。Yeah, I'm sure you're right. What? Yeah, the nani. Why are you saying that when you... What are you looking at? Yeah. Was there somebody hiding in there? There's one thing I didn't do with Albert, but it's not really a big deal. Technically, what this guy says to everybody is slightly different. What though? すいません、皆さん。おう、ジョーちゃん。大汗かいて安い方っていうのかやめときや。あんたに必要ないぜ。That's exactly what he said to Shayna. Oh. Hey there, pretty lady. Are you trying to sweat it up in here and lose some weight? You should know you don't need to lose any. I didn't even realize that. If you try and go immediately, they'll still run into her. P ちゃんは今週末何するつもり? Oh, I need to talk to Kongo, I forgot. Maybe we'll talk to him, right? 走るだと知らない? Nashel, do you know where Dart is? 走るってば, yep, I kind of expected her to be the one that's like... She can read the situation when it's like a lively one, but not when it's like this. Hashel. Everybody else is like, he looks like he isn't even taught. Let's leave him alone. 考え事か、つまんないの。Oh, is he thinking about something? Boring. レオナプログラミングの授業の写真見たけど、ピカチュウのヘッドフォン可愛かったね。え、その写真あったっけ？俺まだ見てない。いいね。デート？誰がデート？あ、テスティングやってるらしい。どれぐらい数学と、読書、読むことがすでにできるのかっていうテスティングとテクノロジーがちゃんと使えるかこのアプリ。本当だ、かわいいレオンかわいい。めっちゃいいね。さすがレオン、めっちゃ目立つ。真剣な顔してるね。ね、子供なのに。ね、素敵。Technically just talk to Albert with Meru, but let's see if there's anything different. ねえ、ダート知らない？ You know where Dart is? 私は知りませんが、シェーナなら知ってるでしょう。I don't know, but I'm sure Shayna does. そうかも、ありがとね。そ そのアプリでさ、なんか本当は Facebook みたいに投稿してみんながコメントできるものなのに、最初は誰も何にも話さなくて、俺が一生懸命みんなが投稿するように導こうとしてる。いろんな投稿にコメントして。そしたら前回はちゃんとみんなが俺みたいにありがとうって言ってくれた。先生がいいこと教えてくれた。きっと俺のおかげだと思いたい。ねえ、ダート知らない？ Do you know where Dart is? 知らないけど、どうしたの？ I don't know. What's up? 別に nothing really. いつも一緒じゃないんだ。I think she's trying to say, aren't you usually always together? 不思議かな。でもね、たまに離れてると、いろいろわかることもあるのよ。I know it's strange, but sometimes when you separate, when you're away from each other, you understand more. そういうものなの？よくわかんないや。I love her character. あなたのおかげでありがとう。Oh, really? I don't really get it. Okay. Oops, did I fail? 子供の様子が見れるのは嬉しいね。ドローン親にはなりたくないけど、でも嬉しい。ね。そうやって別に彼らが俺たちの目線を感じずに、でも、こっちも見れて安心。コンゴール、こんなジメジメしたところにいたら、性格までうじうじしちゃうよ。Well, if you're in such a damp place like this, it's gonna dampen your personality as well. ジメジメとうじうじ違う。ちょっと待って。
何が出るかな、何が出るかな、何が出るかな、ガチャガチャ。
うじうじ actually is wishy-washy. Damp and wishy-washy are different, he says.
もしもし、はい、もしもし。
もしもし。
もしもし、はい、もしもし。
もしもし。
誰ですか？レパンダ。もしもし。
そんな細かいこと気にしちゃダメ。You shouldn't worry about such don't worry about the specifics. Gacha arigatou. Hey, and support rank went up, which means everybody in chat gets 775 experience. That's crazy. Let's go. Okay, let's go to Dart and finally get off of this ship. We'll do some fighting or something. Oh, you know what? We haven't talked to Rose. I do want to talk to Rose. Dart the hot game. Found Dart. Bah. Takai ne. This is so high up. So ne. Yeah. ロゼって暗いよな。 Rose, you're so dark. Kangaechu? Is he thinking about something? Soda. Hehehe. Ah. I have an idea. Hehehe. Da. Oh. Shane is gonna be jealous. Who is it? Or what? Wait. Do we do this joke in English? And what do we say? Guess who it is? Is that what we say? You sneak up behind somebody and cover their eyes and then have them guess who it is by your voice and hands, I guess. Which is usually pretty obvious. That's kind of a weird prank to do, to be honest. Ohayou gozaimasu, Pro-san. Genki. Guess who? Is that what we say? Guess who? Oh, I get to guess. But we want to be norigai, right? I love this. Shayna ka? Is it Shayna? Miru ni kimatteru desho. Miru ni kimatteru daro. Of course it's Mel. Miru. Masaka, Rose ka? Could it be Rose? Arabato, joudan wa yamete kure yo. Albert, stop joking. Hashiru, henna koeiro yamete kure. Hashel, stop that weird voice. Arienai to omou kedo, Kongoru ka? I find it unbelievable, but is it Kongo? You guys decide on who we want to pretend it is, because I think he knows it's Miru. But we want to be norigai, right? And Miru ni kimatteru daro is the tsumannai answer, I think. So we're gonna take a break here. Sorry, Pro-san. Genki desu. Kin-san wa? Kin wa genki da kedo, mainichi itakute. Tells us Lunks Congo. Yeah. So you guys think about that as we take our quick 2-minute break. I'm gonna take my meds. And I'll see you guys very soon. I put a lot of new questions in that the quiz maker, the trivia. Some of them should start popping up, hopefully, soon. I'll see you guys very soon. 2分の休憩いただきます。どこにも行かないでくださいね。Alright, welcome back. Kind in the side. You're watching Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. Guys, were we able to rewind in this? Do we remember? Because this is a 4D game. 新しい問題じゃなかったね。すいません。いっぱい入れたのにな。I feel like... Oh. We can. You guys want to check out all the answers? I want to check out all the answers. I decided on that. Shayna ka? Is it Shayna? Shayna ka? Oh, she kicked him. もう君ね、いつもシェイナのことしか頭にいないの? Is Shayna all that you ever think about? なんだメルか? Oh, it's Meru. なんだってなんだよ? What do you mean, oh? 悪かったよ, I'm sorry. So, okay. This is probably where it conjoins. Shoot, what button did I just push? Okay. I'm choosing to see different... It has nothing to do with the outcome of the game. I just want to see all of the funny antics. You may not have seen because he just came in pro, but she's done the thing where she comes up behind him and covers his eyes and goes, "Who? Guess who?" Right? So we're gonna say, of course it's Mel. Miru. Miru ni kimatteru daro. Eh? Nande bareta? How did you know? こんなことするのはMiru以外ないよ, right? That's what I would have said. Mid is the only person that would do something like this. そういえばそうかもね. You're probably right. Okay. Yeah, see that? I expected that to be not such the fun answer.
何が出るかな何が出るかな何が出るかなガチャガチャポン
お化けゴッド。お化けゴ
緑茶緑茶緑茶チャチャチャ緑茶緑茶緑茶チャチャチャ緑茶緑茶緑茶チャチャチャ緑茶緑茶緑茶チャチャチャ Let's sing it faster 緑茶緑茶緑茶チャチャチャ緑茶緑茶緑茶チャチャチャ緑茶
Sorry, I haven't heard. I know obake. I haven't heard of obake gotto. The game. Maybe gokko. Game where you put a sheet over your head and pretend to be a ghost. Probably. I don't know if it'll pop up in the dictionary, but. Whenever you're pretending to do anything, it's usually nani nani gokko. That might be. Although I haven't heard of this particular thing, it would make sense. Is probably what you're going for. So you can add gokko to the end of a lot of words, a lot of words to say that you're playing at something. Game of make-believe. For example, well, technically even tag is onigokko. You're playing demons, right? Chasing each other. Obakegokko, I guess, would be to pretend that you are ghosts. Mamagokko is pretending like your mom, aka you're doing things like pretend cooking, I don't know, pretend taking care of the children, I don't know, stuff like that. My son actually loves Mamagokko. He doesn't do it so much now, but whenever he'd go over to places where you can like play with a lot of toys, they'll have like the cooking section, the fake cooking section, and he would do a lot of that. I think in English we actually call it playing house, but it's playing mom in Japanese. Probably what you're going for. Ikichogokko. Nihongo Josu Gokko. That's okay though. Well, I'm glad that you tried it here because then I was able to fix that slight misunderstanding in your head, and you could now get it right from now on, right? No, I have things like that all the time where I hear just one syllable off or something. Okay, so we're gonna say Masuka rose ka? It's not rose, is it? She's gonna kick him again. Atari yo? He goes, it can't be rose, is it? She says, you're right. Nan no yo da? What do you want, Rose? 聞いてほしいことあるのよ。僕じゃなくて、私、ダートのことが。Oh, this is a good one. There's something That's something I want to ask. Alright, sorry, there's something I want to tell you. And then she says, this is actually kind of interesting. You can't, this would be hard to translate in English. But she says I, the way that Meru says it. She says boku. And then she goes, no, boku janakute, not boku. Watashi. Which is how Rose would say it. Data no koto ga. And then this is literally what she says is, I guess in English I might translate this as I like when you say that in like somebody no koto ga, it's very clear that you're about to like profess your love. You're saying I have a crush on you, I like you. Yeah, she's confessing exactly. Pro. As Rose. So yeah, he sees what she's saying before she finishes the sentence. 何を言い出すんだ?俺にはシェイナが What? Oh, and now she's gonna kick him again. It's gonna be the same ending. What are you saying, Rose? I have Shayna. Yep. Kicks him, says the same thing. Oh, no, she doesn't say the same thing. もうばっかじゃないの。こんな可愛い声で喋ってんだから僕に決まってるでしょ。You're so dumb. You couldn't tell by my cute voice that it's me? Mitter. ところで By the way なんだよ What is it? シェイナには内緒しておいてあげる
何が出るかなガチャガチャポン
日本語で Dad はなんて言う？
お父さん
Dad
お父さん But yes, Mary says, don't worry, I won't tell Shayna. So, okay. Now it went back. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button to cheese. That was a long one, that was funny. More 腹が痛い。まだ腹痛いよ。めっちゃ痛い。毎日痛い。ずっと痛い。でも月曜日お医者さんに見てもらおうから。なんかしてくれるといいね。Okay, so we have アルバート、冗談をやめてくれよ。Albert, stop joking. アルバート、冗談はやめてくれ。そう、私はセリオの王様、アルバート、国で一番偉いのである。That's right. I am the king of Celdio, Albert, the most important person in the country. そんなわけないでしょう。She likes to kick him. Like it would be Albert. やっぱり見るか、分かってたって。Ah, it was Mel. Miru. I knew it. So, okay. Obviously the boy's voices, he's not going to be tricked. I like this one though. Hashiru, henna koi, yamete kudasai. Hashel, stop doing that weird voice. Hashiru, henna koi, yamete kure. 本当にそう思うの? Do you really think so? 昔からハッシュルのいたずら好きは変わってないからな。Actually, you've always loved a good prank, haven't you? 違うのに、僕、おじいちゃんじゃないのに。She actually, it hurt her feelings. But I'm not an old man. わかったよ。冗談だってば。悪かったよ。I'm sorry. It was a joke. 本当 Really? 俺がそんな可愛い声、聞き間違うわけないだろ There's no way I would mistake such a cute voice, right? そうだよね Yeah, of course. Okay, last one. The one that we're gonna go with and tells us his favorite. This is totally worth. Yeah, she was sulking. ありえないと思うけど、コンゴールか I don't believe it, but Congo? It sounds kind of unbelievable, but Congo? そうだ、コンゴール。嘘つかない。Yes, Congo. No lie. そんなわけないでしょう。As if. やっぱり見るか。分かってたって。Ismail, I knew it. Okay. That was all of them. I think Rose's was the best. Guys, if you only get to choose one, I'd probably choose Rose. So we're getting kicked. Yeah, for almost all of the choices, we get kicked. But it's kind of like the, in a lot of Japanese humor, there's got to be like some kind of, it doesn't have to be violent like that, but there's got to be some kind of, what's the word? Fast moving action at the laughing point, right? So, in manzai, a lot of the time it's the tsukumi hitting the yeah, it's a love tap. Why did I suddenly forget the name for the fool? It's not always slapstick. That's why I said it doesn't have to be violent. But yeah, it does overlap with slapstick. So it's the straight man hitting the fool in the back of the head when they say something dumb, but it's that timing that you're supposed to laugh, right? You're not really laughing at the fact that he got hit. You're laughing at the dumb thing he said and then him being called out on it. But sometimes it's not always, it doesn't have to be like a kick or a hit. Sometimes it's just like, for example, my roommate, I often said like intentional, joked in the way of playing dumb, I guess. And so when I would say that, my roommate understood that it was a joke about that, and he would like pretend to trip and almost fall. Like my dumb joke made him trip, and that's his way of playing along with the joke. But it's that sudden movement that makes everybody laugh. So that's why I think she ends up kicking us in all of these like jokes. Taking note that technically she doesn't do all of them, she only does one. She's not kicking us 7 times in a row. That would be mean. そうそう、暇そうな君にいい話を持ってきたよ。僕と一緒にこの国の探検しない？ That's right. I can see you're bored, so I've got a great idea for you. Would you like to go explore the ship with me? Roommate in Japan, yeah. One of several roommates in a shared house. Yeah, technically she's kicking us in alternate universes, it's true. もういろいろ見て回ったよ. I already saw the whole ship. あ、シェーナを気にしてるね. So you're worried about Shayna, huh? 僕みたいな可愛い女の子と二人っきりと男見つかったら怒られちゃうんでしょ? She'll get angry if you're seen alone with a cute girl like me, huh? シェーナはそんなことでは怒らないさ。でも、どうして急に探検なんだ？ Shayna wouldn't get angry at something like that, but why do you suddenly want to explore? あのさ、僕気になることがあるんだ。There's something that I'm curious about. ローゼって変じゃない？ Rose is weird, right? 変わってるけど、見るほどじゃないだろう。She's a little different, but not as much as you. そうじゃなくて、僕たちに話してないことがあるとか、後ろめたい、ことがあるとか。No, not weird like that. She seems to not be telling us something. Or kind of hiding something. Let me actually just double check this word. 後ろめたい? Ah, okay, no. She looks guilty of something. I'm gonna put that in my own dictionary. I'm gonna start adding these to my own so that I can be learning as well when I see new words. Itena. No, it was still an adjective. Ushirometai. Is it ikeyoshi? The adjective. Here, let me show you. But yes, it does use ushiro, like behind. So she said, ushirometai koto ga aru. So it was connected to koto, which is a noun, so it was an adjective. So I think she later says she has something to feel guilty about. Like guilty, feeling conscious look, right? So she has a guilty look. And I'm trying to remember, there's other words that I know, although I'm not thinking of them right now. Metai? No, that's not it. There's other words that have that. I'm trying to remember if it has a certain nuance. Yeah, she's hiding something, basically. Mira, date, ore tachi ni zenbu hanashiteru ka? Mira, have you told us everything about yourself? Boku no koto wa ii no. That's enough about me. We're not talking about me. Nakama o waruku iu no wa yose yo. Ore dare datte zenbu sara ke dashite ikiteru wake ja nai n dakara na. Don't talk bad about your allies. It's not like all of us have a happy-go-lucky life. Gomen. Sorry. ロゼは悪く言うつもりはないんだ。ただロゼ、僕に冷たいから、なんとかね。Oh. How many of you guys have actually already played this game? I'm not trying to, I wasn't intending to talk bad about her. It's just Rose is really cold to me. And I feel, And if you play this game, you'd know exactly why. Foreshadowing. I didn't, okay then. Well, either way, I wasn't going to say anything because there are people who haven't. だったら探検でもして、気晴らしするか? Okay. Then, do you want to explore and get your mind off it? Kibarashi is a good word. I'll go over this word really quick. Kibarashi. Kibarashi. So ki, as usually, this is actually a very what's the word? This word's used in a lot of different ways, but it essentially means one's energy, one's thoughts, one's kind of self, one's yeah, right. So, and then harasu. Harasu means to dispel, to clear away, to refresh, right? So you're kind of refreshing your energy. In other words, kibarashi is doing something to relax yourself, get your mind off something. So it's usually like recreation to get your mind off something. Oh, stop. Where did I push? There we go. Clear up, yeah. Even in Japanese, you can say you're being cold to someone. Yeah. And you use tsumetai. Great question. Hello there. Hey. That would have been a good one to record, but I'm in pain right now. I'm kind of done. Should we? Okay, I'm going to read it again, Pro, and I'm going to record it. So even in Japanese, you can say you're being cold to someone. Yes, you can. In Japanese, there are two ways to say cold. Really? Okay, fuck that lesson. Satsuga da to hanashi ga wakaru. That's exactly. You're so smart, Dart. That's exactly what I want to do. It's okay, P-John. I just really don't feel well. So did Metatanken Tai Shipats. Alright, now Mel's Exploration Group. Let's head out. Metatanken Tai Ka. Mel's Exploration Group, huh? Really? What do we do now? We've already explored like 7 times. とっとっと。I don't know where we're supposed to go. Maybe we need to go collect everyone? In that case, I should probably stop avoiding everyone. Let's go straight to Shayna. どうしたの二人きり揃って。Uh-oh. What are you guys doing? Just the two of you, huh? メルは金さんが一番好きなキャラだよね。なんでわかった？そう、こういうキャラ大好き。Hope you feel better quickly. Thank you. I have a doctor's appointment on Monday. It's probably not going to solve anything because I'll probably have to run more tests and make another scheduled stuff. And another schedule to do more stuff. But hopefully they can at least give me some medicine to make it feel a little better. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Just the two of you guys. メルが探検しようって引っ張り回されてるんだ。Meta wants to explore the ship and is forcing me, they say, yanking me around the place. あ、失礼しちゃうな。遊びに付き合わせてあげてんのに。How rude. I'm, after I decided to play with you. It doesn't have the weird implications it might in English. まあ、こんな調子なんだ。as you can see. ふふ、頑張ってね。Good luck. なんか感じ悪い。シェイナも来るかい？ You wanna come too, シェイナ？しばらくこうしてる。ここって風が気持ちいいのよ。I'll be here for a bit. The wind is really nice here. 見ると遊びたい。あ、プロさんもね、面白いよね。はいはい、話をこれからにして先行くよ。Alright, that's enough talking. Let's go. What am I actually supposed to do though? I should probably kick your butt for saying funny things. You're still here? 騒がしくて悪いな。メルがどうしてもって。Sorry to be so noisy. メル、Meru's forcing me. はいはい、言い訳してないで。探検が楽しいって言いなさいよ。That's it. Stop making excuses and just say that exploration is fun. 見守り大変、子守り大変だね。Babysitting must be tough. 早く次行こうよ。Alright, let's go to the next place. Do we need to talk to everyone? Again? For the 8th time? I like that one.いやいや、セルディオの国王がこんな狭いところにいます。国民が見たらなんだか嘆くことでしょう。Oh, the king of Teldio is in such a small place. If all the townspeople could see this, they would cry in despair. 何の騒ぎですか? What is all this about? メルが船の中を探検したいって言うもんだから。メル says she wants to explore the ship, so. ダートも大変ですね。Dart really has his hands full, doesn't he? It'd be neat if there was like an app that played that song as a notification for when mail was delivered. We can make that happen. 大変じゃなくて楽しいの。He doesn't have his hands full. He's having fun. Can we still do this minigame, I wonder? I don't really want to. I'm just curious if this... Oh wow, we can still do it. Just interesting that we can do it with 2 people. That's Mida's room. Thank you. Sometimes it does that. Like I touched something that broke the timer. Thank you for letting me know. Oh yeah, yeah, 走る。まだ物思いにふっけてる様子です。Looks like Hashel is still deep in thought. さっきからこうなんだけど、ダートどう思う? He's been like this for a while. What do you think, Dart? 誰にだって考える時間は必要さ。それはハッシュルだって同じだよ。Everybody needs time to think from now and then. Hashel isn't any different. そうかもね。You're probably right. Shinken is the only word. Is the word they use for explanation? Hanken. Hanken. What's up, dude? Checking your nose for? Nose. Oh, this whole time we needed to talk to Rose. Did you get it, Pro? Before I delete it? Did you spill something? Okay, give me a second. I'll tell you what, it's actually about time for the break anyway, so I'm gonna take that 2-minute break. I'll see you guys very soon. 2分休憩いただきます。どこにも行かないでくださいね。Yo, welcome back, Okaiden Nasai. You're watching Keen Reflex, and this is a space where you guys practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. Guys, check it out. One of the things yesterday, my wife was like, you should really find like the American equivalent of Yakuruto. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. First, people like P-chan have, but it's basically a drink that has lots of probiotics. They recommend like people with stomach problems especially, but they recommend just people in general drink one a day, right? To have a healthy stomach. I was like, okay, I'll go to the store. Well, there was other things I was looking for, like cabbage, which is apparently really good for my problems. I went to this like organic store. It's like a yogurt, yes. It's like a yogurt drink. And I'm sure there are American equivalents, but you know, I'm more knowledgeable. I know about this Japanese one already, right? So I was gonna look to see if there was like a, because all yogurts do have some probiotics, but they very much vary in how much, right? Just any flavored yogurt is probably not gonna have as much as ones that are like made specifically to have a lot in there. Not the, I think any like fermented things tend to have them, yeah. But I'm not eating that though, sorry. Anyway, I went to the store looking for plenty of other different things that might be good, even vitamins, you know, because I was in a lot of pain yesterday. And I went to an organic store because I also wanted, this particular organic store, they have vitamins, they have a lot of vegetables, and they also have marinated meat, which I don't see at Walmart. So just, there's a bunch of stuff that's at that store. I don't usually go to that store, but everything I wanted yesterday is there, so I went there. It's called Sprouts. I don't know if it's a common chain store, but anyway, I went to the yogurt section. Oh, focus. And they had Yakulto. I could not believe it. I don't like natto, no. Well, I can eat it, especially if it's like with rice or with something else. It's not my favorite. Pepto-Bismol helps too. Yeah, but I have meds, and actually Pepto-Bismol doesn't help enough for my level of pain. Pepto-Bismol usually helps with a lot of my stomach problems. Also, how's it going, Yohei? Anyway, but I was just trying to look for a way to like slowly heal, not just prevent the current pain, right? Well, good morning. By the fact that he said her name as we walked into the scene, tells me this is who I was supposed to talk to move the storyline along. Oh, now I'm Miru. Oh, because we were just talking about how Rose is very cold to Miru. Oh, that's tasty too. Gaviscon tablets. I haven't heard of those. What are they? Yeah, don't cover her eyes and say guess who. Rose doesn't understand jokes. Shinayo, I wasn't gonna do that. でもやっぱりロゼって不思議な感じがするな. But there is something strange about Rose. いつも冷たいけど、いざとなったらいろいろ教えてくれるし. She's always so cold, but in the important times she teaches us a lot of stuff. そんなロゼがいたから今まで生き延びてこれたんだ. It's because of Rose that we've been able to live this far. Is her stomach lining with foam instead of metal? What do you mean instead of metal? Is Pepto-Bismol metal? Okay. So that's a good question, Pro. But Pro says, how do you use tsumetai in that sense? Watashi ni tsumetai suru? That's close. You can basically just say watashi ni tsumetai. They are cold to me. Excuse me. If you want to talk about a specific instance and you want to use the verb, anytime you can change an e adjective into essentially an adverb. by changing the i to a ku. So you can say tsumetaku suru. So you can't put it in English too. You can't put an adjective to modify a verb. You need an adverb, right? So to change an adjective to an adverb, you change it from i to ku. So here, let me show you here. So you'd have tsumetai. You take off the i, add ku, and now you can use a verb like suru. And so tsumetaku suru. So this is like, you can say tsumetaku shinai de yo, right? Don't be cold to me. A spoon? Okay, give me just a second. Chotto matte ne. Tsumetaku hanashita. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. She talked to me coldly. Exactly. But if you just want to say they are cold to you, right? You don't need a verb, right? So tsumetai. Watashi ni tsumetai. Minna ni tsumetai. Tsumetai hito. You can say all of those things. Pepto-Bismol contains bismuth, which is a metal. Like if you get a stomach x-ray, you have to take some. The x-ray won't be able to see through it. Eh. Cool person. Not quite. I do have low. Is an MRI an X-ray? Or wait, no, MRI? Is that what I got? No. What's the word? Non-invasive imaging technology produces three-dimensional detail. Yeah, MRI. That's what I got, right? My stomach. They'd know, though. I literally took Pepto-Bismol before I went in. I mean, it was several hours before, but before I got an MRI. Are you saying they weren't able to see at all, and that's why they found nothing? She had to get metal screws installed, yeah. Do you want the light on? Do you need a spoon? Let me get a spoon for him real quick. Even in an MRI, that it would. Okay, they would see that. Said they would know. They wouldn't just go, "Oh, there's nothing wrong," so we don't say anything. But I'd also told them that I took Pepto-Bismol. And honestly, it was probably like 8 hours before I actually got the MRI, because it took so long to get in. So we're talking about how Rose is always cold. But she's also telling them important things and helping them survive. So down there. Oh, cinematic. Was that a... I totally do not remember there being a ghost ship. Yeah, the difference between in-game graphics and cinematics was huge back then. It was. It was. Yurebu Nene. なんだよこりゃ。What the hell is this? 信じられないよ。I can't believe it. Which... There was a streamer. Was it Robotessen? Somebody was saying, Yakuruto. Yakuruto 飲んだよ。パパ Yakuruto. Oh. Ouch. What was I gonna say? Oh. Yeah, somebody was telling me that I should message him. Natsukashi CM. That's the ad that they show in Japan, or at least the one I remember most. Is they'll explain how it's so good for your health, and then the dad is trying to leave the house for the day, and this cute little girl, probably like 4 or 5 years old, holds it up like I just showed you and goes, "Papa, Yakuruto." Like, don't forget your Yakuruto before you go. I believe it is, yes. As far as I know. Yakuruto は日本のものだよね。Yes. It's a Japanese company. 日本語オリジナル、そう。味は日本と一緒。一緒。そのままです。説明が英語だけど。あ、でもこれはカリフォルニアで作ってるらしい。でも味は一緒。日本思い出せるね。するし。2パック買った。Bought 2 packs. I got like 2 weeks worth. I drink one a day. And I can always go buy some more. Oh, but give me a second. I was gonna message. Why is it cut off? Show me the whole name. Give me a sec. Okay, the director of FF7 Remake 3 had an interview that he thinks the game will be the most beloved video game of all time. Rather, Doesn't think humbly at all, it seems. Interesting. I wonder what makes them so confident. America say this. I mean, it's still the Japanese company, and it seems like, at least the taste-wise, the exact same ingredients. So it's just made in a. Yeah, those are big claims. 何をしている？持ち場に戻って被害状況を調べるんだ。What are you doing? Get back to your stations and check for damages. Since the previous games did not hit their extreme sales goals. Really? Even the first one? Well, I heard the second one did like half as well as the first one, right? And I know I can guess the main one reason. They didn't put it on a system that everybody owns. They made the first one on a PS4, and then like, screw keeping them all in the same system. Let's put the next one on a PS5, which the majority of people don't actually have. They're well received critically, because that's more important. No, I liked the first one. I don't know about you guys. I think they did a very good job with how they handled the story and the intentional differences. I'm excited about the second one because I really like Yuffie, and I'm assuming, I don't know if Vincent is a playable character, but I'm sure he'll be around, maybe. Don't tell me if he is. Don't tell me anything about it that I don't already know. But I'm excited about it. However, like I've just been told like by a friend that like they, for both the first and second game, they put so much like filler mini games and stuff to make the game longer because it's essentially a third of a story. And that part is really kind of meh, you know? His Beloved isn't the same as best-selling. True. I justify the full game price. Yeah, because for me right now, it's the cost of the PS5 plus the game, so... Not justifiable. Yeah, I'll play it, and I'll probably like it. I guess it's just one thing that I'm frustrated with Final Fantasy, and I've mentioned it before. It's just I like action games, like action RPGs, but Final Fantasy did turn-based games so well, and they just stopped doing it, and that makes me really sad. I would gladly play the remake even if it was still turn-based. Like, why does it have to be action? Same with Final Fantasy 16. Why does it have to be action? In fact, I've heard that it's very much like the Kingdom Hearts 2 boss battles, where it's like, it's just a cinematic. I struggle playing games on PC. Yeah. Why is that, Peach? Like, I'm assuming you still have a controller, so it's probably not that. Is there other reasons? Yeah, just reaction commands. Like, that's like what, God of War kind of stuff. I mean, if you're playing God of War, yeah, that's great, but that's as an RPG game, that's meh in my opinion. But anyway, I'll still play that game too. I'm just sour about them taking away my turn-based. I would like that they kept the turn-based combat for the remake, yeah. They kind of like tried to justify it by making it, there's a mode where you can make it like a wait mode. So where it's kind of like turn-based, where everything waits for you to do the next attack, but it's still Jagai One Piece this. Okay, yeah, because the controller support isn't good. Okay. Well, I would have the same screen. I don't think I could play such a heavy game and stream it, though. I don't think it would work out. I'll eventually get a PS5. They're now making Visions of Mana on PS5, so that's at least 3 reasons to buy a PS5. I just need 4 or 5, because that's $500, right? Yeah. It's literally the same screen I would be playing on whether I'm playing on a... It's always this one. You're welcome. 文書がついてる見える製造 OK の船のようですね。Oh, there's a crest. It's the royal family of Meal Sizzle is who the ship belongs to. これってもしかして幽霊船? Is this the ghost ship? Hey, oh, hey. Yeah, when are they going to cut the price on the PS5? I just don't understand why it had to be on PS5. They could have put Final Fantasy 7 Remake on PS4. PS5 Pro is supposed to release next year at the latest. Pro? Can we just revert to PS4? Korewa. This is... なんだっけ、提督？大変です。What do we decide that was? Commander? This is terrible. 機関部がやられてます。機関部。What's up, bud? 痛い、痛い。That hurts. What's up? Oh, the engine. You know, watch TV. Yeah, Visions of Mana Wish listed on Steam. Yeah. Well, they had the demo out. I don't know if it's on Steam, but it's on PS5. My friend said it's pretty good. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna go turn on the TV for my son, and then we'll get to the ghost ship. Knowing how long until the end of PS4's lifespan? What? Forever? What are you talking about? Why would they give it a PS4? Huh. Team, 修理を急がせろ. Tim, hurry up and start the repairs. はい. Yes, sir. このままじゃリーナスを追えない. At this rate, we won't be able to follow after Dinas. 特に海は気まぐれだが、こんなものは初めてだ。しばし待て。今はそれしかない。The ocean can be a little bit sporadic, but this is the first. Please wait. There's nothing we can do but wait. Legend of Dragoon remake when? Right. Well, at the rate, with my luck, after I play a classic for the first time since school, they'll remake it that year, so then I'm forced to play it twice in the same year. Mario RPG. I think discontinuation of product is considered the end of a console's lifespan. Okay. Meaning that they don't sell that anymore? I'm getting all these games from Amazon Prime Gaming. I legit have no wish to play games on my stream. Or on my PC. Make that sacrifice for us, Keaton, right? You gotta give me more games to play then, right? この船は This ship is... だと、シェーナがどこにもおらん. Dart, we can't find Shayna anywhere. Kya! Shayna? They capture Shayna? Kokoa, where am I? Yeah. Wait, what? Two different types of ghosts fighting each other? Wait, who are these? What the heck? Ghost Knights? どうしてここに? Why are you here? わからない。気がついたらここにいた. I don't know. When I woke up, I was here. The console has just continued. The only way to get one is a used one. That's such. Call the Ghostbusters. でも騎士たちが私を守ってくれた。もう消えてしまったけれど。But those knights, they protect me. They've disappeared now, though. とりあえずは無事のようですね。It looks like you're okay. ねえねえ、せっかくだからちょっと探検していこうよ。Hey, hey guys, you want to explore the ship? ダメだ。No way. 私も見たい。えI wanna see it too. Been keeping up on your Stardust? Yes. Good point though. I doubt there's any on the ghost ship because that would be super missable, but I'll check anyway. There were two on the ship we were on just now, because I think you can always get back on the ship later. Queen Fury, then the next one is Lydiera. Yeah, we should be good until the next town. どうしてだかわからないけど、この船のことが知りたいの。お願い。I'm not sure why, but I really want to know about the ship. Please. 私たちも一緒に行きましょう。それなら問題はないでしょうから。Alright, let's go with her. Then there won't be a problem, right? わかった。だけど危険があったらすぐ戻るぞ。Alright, but if we see any danger, we're going right back. Don't select. Okay, who are we training and why? Not a real reason. Nice. Finally get to start leveling up. Get to embarrass myself missing all of these additionals. I think I should have Kongo in there a lot because he's gonna level slowly with his slow speed. got his Dragoon, but it's level 1, so we gotta level that up. How many Japanese gamers knew what don't select meant? I think because, you know, they're all studying it in, what, even back then, in high school at least? And Serekto was technically the katakana that's used. So they probably knew. I mean, it's incorrect English in the end anyway, right? Should be can't change or can't select. It's kind of weird for the game to tell the player, please don't select this. Grinding time, exactly. No! Oh, I totally forgot that everybody else is just like, bam, bam, bam. I completely forgot that his is like, bam, 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 bam. Da-da-da-da. Hard poo. Yes, that's what it is. I really, it is unfortunate in this game that you can't switch out dart. You should be able to switch out dart for most like non-story related battles. For training purposes and... Did I give Kongo like a speed accessory? Because he seems relatively fast. Oh, I missed the hard part. I mean the easy part. This is a very easy place to grind because you fight on the map. If you wanted to hardcore and grind Kongo, you could just have the other ones defend. I know, but that just takes extra time. Because and I do that sometimes when I'm trying to grind one person. But everybody else still does need grinding. They need leveling and whatnot. And so usually I like to basically if anybody has something to be leveled up, they'll be attacking, right? But if they're mastered, which Dart often gets, then I have them defending. Okay, you want some cereal? Okay, can you wait like 3 minutes? Okay. Thank you. But yeah, it's definitely an option, Palzus. Dang it, why do apparently my mind doesn't want to practice or level Dart. I'm missing up the easy part over and over again. That hurts. That's kind of painful. Suigeki. Current user of Hadopong say it the same way Lavitz did. Since it's already mastered, I don't think I've tried it. We can try it. How this goes to such build to physical damage? I know, right? I was actually legitimately thinking that. I was like, wait, is this gonna miss? Do I need to use magic? Telling a Shinigami to die. Was that a Shinigami? Nah. Oh, who was that? I wasn't watching. Sometimes ghosts pick up physical objects in cartoons. Yeah. Yeah, that's the name of the skill, more and more. More and more. Yeah, her skill names are a little weird. Oh shoot, I forgot to switch it to hard phone so that I could check it out. Ah. Mario-san. Say again? Okay, good luck. Did he just headbutt him for that second part? I just realized. Nope, I went too fast. I'm terrible. Spoon-a-mai. Gust of wind. Dance. Yeah, I'm sure they told the voice actors to try and say it differently, right? So like, what was it? Lavitz would say in the English version,
Look at this.
"Gust of wind dance."
Look at this. Look at this.
Nice.
Oh, you know what that thing was?
Okay. And then Albert would be like, "Gust of wind dance," which didn't. It's kind of a weird way to say it. Tencho, koko agete kudasai. Captain, open this door. Doko e itta desu ka, Tencho? Where'd you go, Captain? Thank you for the vote. Appreciate it. Okay. We're actually going to go ahead and take that 2-minute break. It's a good chance for you guys to get some water, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, do all the things you need to do for self-care. When we get back, we're gonna try out Lavitz's, Albert's hard pon skill and see if he says it the same way. We're gonna see you very soon. Nifu no kyuki itadakimasu. Doko ni mo ikanai de kudasai ne. Heyo, welcome back. We're Kaiden Asai. You're watching Keen Reflex, and this is a space where you guys practice your Japanese while enjoying video game. Get some breakfast chocolate milk, breakfast essentials. As long as they're not excess, milk kind of helps my stomach feel better too. And get my nutrients, which are hard to get. Oh. Are you okay? Come here. You okay? Okay. He's hit his head on the bottom corner of the desk. Yeah, because it's hard to eat. Okay. Look at all those things to fight. Oh, I totally forgot to switch his skill out again. Sorry. We'll do it before the next battle. Unless I forget again. In that case, we'll do it before the next battle. Unless I forget again, in that case, we'll do it the battle after that. Did it shake? Yeah, he did. He was bending down under it and stood up under it. Ah, missed the last one. Boo. Honenage, he's throwing his own bones at us. Mountainous hero. エイデン君は大丈夫か？大丈夫。Yeah, so close, Pro. That's a very good sentence, but 暗記画面を直さなきゃ。The difference between the 他動詞 and 自動詞。Hey, did he take his diaper off? Aiden, gomi bako. Oh, Aiden, that's not a toy. You put him back in the bag and bring it over here. So naoru is, I'm trying to remember the English. Jidoshi. Intransitive. Intransitive word, so it doesn't take an object. So in this case, the object. Naoru is, thank you, though, yes. So transitive versus intransitive. I guess I should, well, okay, well, maybe you already understand just from that. But for anybody else wondering, so naoru is intransitive, meaning it doesn't take on a verb. So in this case, or not a verb, I'm sorry, an object. In this case, ankigamen would be the object. So Pro was saying you need to fix the Anki screen. So technically, keen is the subject, even though it's left off of the sentence, and then the object is the Anki screen. Now, if you wanted to say like the Anki screen was fixed, it fixed itself, right? Then you would use naoru. But Anki gamen would be the subject. Anki gamen ga naota. Makes sense? Exactly. So you'd want to use naosanakya. Otherwise, a very great sentence. But also, thank you for making that mistake, because that was a great teaching point. Even though I didn't record it, but that's okay. They don't know. They don't all have to be for shorts. Sometimes it's just for you. That's actually what it's mainly for anyway. Okay, Kongo, let's do Tsuigeki. Tsuigeki. Spoonamai. そして教えてくれてありがとう、暗記画面。Change edition, thank you. Telsus knows how to handle ADHD people. You have to remind me in the moment that I need to change it, not before. Not like, hey, after this you should. Nope, that's too early. I won't remember. Hadopong. Your sister's ADHD, gotcha. So you know. The typo on Tazuneru on the Anki is there? Okay. I'll look it up. If you can, when Tazuneru pops up, that'd be the best timing, it's easier. Hard pawn, you think that's what it is? It's supposed, the English is harpoon, by the way. And he does have a spear, so I feel like that's what they were going for. But yeah. Some of our viewers are convinced that he's saying harpoon, which sounds inappropriate. Well, at least the previous character, Pro, I don't know if you were here early in this stream of this game, but in the beginning there was a character named Lavitz, and he had the green, he ended up getting the green Dragoon spirit, and he ended up dying, and yeah, no, it is harpoon in English. But yeah, he ended up dying, and then Albert basically took his place, which means he does all the same skills, and he took up the spear as well, and the green Dragoon spirit, all the exact same skills, but the timing of the attacks are different because he is a different person. and the way he says it, of course, is different. So I think this is our first time hearing if he says it the same way. I don't know why, but that was really funny. Hadopon. Maybe it's hard porn. Maybe. Hadopon. Why was that so funny? Ah, messed up the last one. Yeah, I don't know what, because that's not an actual katakana Japanese word. But there's actually a lot of stuff in this game. Hadopon. That they're using. Well, they do this actually a lot in video games. They always have, where they use English as they understand it, like saying "don't select" in that thing. Like, I don't know if it's because they want this to become international someday, or just that English is cool, but. Maybe he's trying to be hardcore, maybe. Okay, we're gonna switch him back because that one's already mastered. That was funny though, thank you for that. He's only got one more after this. My favorite character. The main reason I'm not leveling her now, well, two reasons. One, she doesn't have her Dragoon yet, which, I mean, technically is a storyline spoiler, but after 6 times of the main characters becoming Dragoons, you kind of get the pattern. Of course, you know that she's going to get her Dragoon eventually. But that means that I'm technically wasting a little bit of effort training her because she won't be leveling her Dragoon, which can only be leveled once it's gotten, right? Other reason is I'm probably going to use her all the freaking time, so she'll probably be mastered pretty fast. Although I do want to try and be more diverse this play around. Let's actually level Rose a little bit more. These guys hurt a little. Uh-oh. Probably because he's tabbed too low. Moi. She has very little life. Look at these guys. They both have 1200. She's at 695. She's fragile, yeah. She's got really good attack power, though. She's definitely a glass cannon. Adonis Hero. I don't remember the English version if he was saying something like grunting in each of those attacks. I love the Japanese. Like,
Washai. Repanda.
よいしょ。Love it. I love the new auto mod. Completely blocks all of the bots. Lets me slowly, surely ban them and report them. Yeah. And going by my rule of yellow. They have to defend if they're in the yellow. Ouchie. Oops. Oops. 13. It's a regular level. The regular levels are nice too. I was hoping for the what's it called? Dragoon level. Should we? Maybe we should move on just a little bit. And just the kaita as all. It says captain's room. Yeah, Sony Nina. It doesn't look like it'll open. Oh, okay. Maybe we need to feed all these guys. I don't think that's the truth, but I'm gonna feed it anyway. You set an auto mod on best viewers? I didn't set it. It just started happening. Twitch just evolved. Unless Pichon did it. I don't know. I don't think he can change the settings though. If he can, that's great. I don't think he can though. Was that kind of disappointed there's no Koko? There's no high school today? Gakko? I don't think he's disappointed. But he's more excited to go to kindergarten than he was daycare, which is amazing. So I guess he just wasn't being stimulated enough in daycare. I really expected, just being how he is, to not, you know, not want to be sitting there learning, doing work. But he's loving it and he's killing it. Littlest high schooler, yeah. Every day after school, we, I use Anki. Oh, you guys should see this actually. Oh man, show the other one. Okay, so I made an Anki, an Anki deck for him, or two, technically four. One for lowercase letters, one for higher uppercase letters. Hiragana and katakana. They got both sides. I prefer to show you the other side, but I'll show you this side. So it'll show, this is just a sound file, right? So you play it. Oh, it's not loud enough. H. I don't think I can hear that. H. Right? Yeah, that's my voice. And then he would be prompted to write an H. And then the other way around, it goes the other way around where it'll show an H, and then I say, what is that? He goes, H, I don't know. And then we flip the card around on the Anki, and then my voice says H, right? So I'd study it with him, but he could technically even do it without me, because I've set it up with my voice and everything to tell him the answers. And the reason we do that is they were trying to tell me this way to figure out the ones he doesn't do well enough and which ones we should focus on. Yeah, that's what Anki's for. You get it right, it starts to disappear. You keep getting it wrong, it stays. I put in Anki. We do that 30 minutes a day. And he's already pretty much mastered his uppercase letters. And like 70-80% of his lowercase. He just has trouble with like B and D, things like that. Like the default Anki setting where you have to select whether you got it or not. Oh, I should read the first part. I need to figure out how to make a custom Anki deck for American Sign Language. I want to type in the answers for the ones that I read. Yeah, you can do that. I'm assuming you're aware you can do that when you say that, right? You don't like the default Anki setting where you have to select whether you got it or not. So, I think he is ahead of the class. And not just for like bragging rights, but I would like him to be ahead so that he has confidence, not just so he's quote unquote better. You can, I'm pretty sure you can, yeah. But you have to be exactly right or it'll count it wrong. You can also make it to where it prompts a drawing pad. So for example, if you're studying kanji, you couldn't make it to where it actually reads your answer, but you can make it to where like maybe it says meaning to read kunyomi doku kunyomi yomu onyomi doku. You're like, oh, okay, that's this kanji, and then you it would bring up on your phone. You could draw with your finger. You could draw the kanji, then show the answer, and then you still have to choose whether you got it right or not. But you can do that too. But I'm curious, Telzeus, what's the reason that you don't like the setting where you have to select whether you got it or not? Is it because you can't trust yourself in the moment to be honest, or it's hard to tell whether you think you got it right or not? Like, I'm just curious. Because you're second guessing how well you did. Okay. So does that mean that you try to use not just the correct one, like the correct button, but the really, like the far right button that's saying, I got this one really good? I mean, one thing, I always make like rule, like I've made with this game, like if I'm in the yellow, I have to defend, right? I always make rules for that so that I don't have to make choices. Like that. So I only use two. The first or third one on Anki, right? I either got it right or I got it wrong. Sometimes I'll use my discretion. I'm like, I remembered the reading and the meaning, but I pronounced it slightly wrong. I don't know. Then I might push two. But excuse me. Hey! You need to watch. Are you okay? You need to watch your head when you stand up. Why would we make you choose everything for you? Exactly. Minket, yeah. He wants to be in. No, but yeah, I make systems like that. And just maybe like make a rule for yourself. Like, I don't know exactly what you're studying with Anki, but like, if it's kanji, you could be like, for example, if I guess the meaning, but I got the reading wrong, then I answer 2. If I guess both of them right, I answer 3. If I couldn't guess either of them, I answer 1. Right? Like make a rule. But yeah, if you use Anki, definitely play around with all the settings of like how long things will appear, and excuse me, back up. What do you mean don't touch? You're sitting on me. What are you doing? Don't lick the controller. No, please. You're such a weirdo. Well, I would. So, he wants to put his toy computer where my keyboard is, or where I'm putting my hands for the controller. He's trying to get me to move the controller away by licking it. Controllers are not ice cream. Let me double check on the answers manually. I'm pretty sure I was able to do that a long time ago, but like I said, I make rules for myself. And in a way, I actually don't like entering answers manually, because then I often get an answer wrong because of a typo, even though I knew the answer. And I don't like that. You know what I mean? So like Wanikani, that was one thing that frustrated me when I was trying that out. Was I would go really quick because it's actually, a lot of it's a little easy. And then I'd end up missing ones just from careless errors or pushing enter too fast, or when I'm trying to run through. But if it's manual, then I'm like, yep, I know that one it's this, I know that one it's this, and I can say it all in my head even. Or I would usually say it out loud if I'm not in public, or you know, like immediate public, if that makes sense. Surrounded by people would be like, stop talking to yourself. I think I got used to Wanikani. I would love to do that in Anki too. Yeah, see? You would have gotten that one wrong, bro. Because you made a typo. No, yeah. I feel ya. Let me relook at the settings after stream and see if I can remember how to do it. And confirm that I am, in fact, right that you could do it. I'm almost positive, but I'll admit that I don't have 100% confidence. Because it was literally like 10 years ago that I remember using the function. This guy's really hurt. But yeah, so there's, you know, pros and cons of both versions, I think. And I can see why anybody would want to use either. The manual or the auto input, or, you know. Shinigami, yeah. I thought that it is the Shinigami. But did he just insta-kill Kongol?
Did I just die?
Yes. One of us did. Oh, come on! Are you serious? Just insta-killed 2 of my 3 characters. What is wrong with you? We're actually in danger of getting a game over, and we haven't saved in quite a while. rewind time. I'm not gonna cheese. Only for the dialogue, bro. You could rewind. No, I'm just gonna go extreme. I'm gonna turn into a Dragoon and use my butt heal. Should I, or should I just regular attack? I'll just regular attack. Don't waste my mana. Perfect! Jeez. That's, oh no, keep making me think of the ones in Paper Mario, yeah. What? Guys, I really have to pee. It's like 10 minutes before the break. I'm gonna do an early break and go to the bathroom. And then we can see whether I die or survive this battle. Okay, I'll see you guys very soon. 2分で休憩いただきます。どこにも行かないでくださいね。Hey yo, welcome back, Okaiden-san. You're watching Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. Let's see if Keen dies here. I can't believe you'd get a full combo and they'd allow it to miss. That shouldn't even be a thing. And of course I don't get the full combo. Okay, we survived, guys. Whew. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh wait, we're probably not able to go back to the ship, are we? Tasukete kure, Yatsuga. Yatsuga. Save us. That thing. That's what we'll say. Mada shinitaku nai. Tasukete. I don't want to die. Please save me. Nanda? What was that? もう助からない。俺たちは奴に殺される。We can't be saved. We're gonna get killed by that thing. 死にたくない。助けて。Don't wanna die. Save me. これは何のことだ? Oh, what is this? Can we go back to the... Ooh. Nice. And rest and buy weapons. What? Glaive. Not grape. Grave. Glaive. I thought the same the first time, actually. Guys, this is a great place to grind because insta battles, they're all over the map, and we have a rest and save point right here. The only sad thing is we have a certain person who doesn't have their Dragoon yet. This この宝箱を開けようとする者に、災いの嵐ことを Okay. Those who try to open this treasure chest, a terrible thing will happen. Grindの時間だね。レベル上げの時間. Maybe King Sensei has Princess Peach Showtime on his mind? I didn't get the reference. Sorry. What was I gonna do? 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 We're gonna try and open the treasure chest, right? That's what we're gonna do, right? Uh oh. As soon as you got meets in that under, there's 3 numbers. Okay, let's go find the numbers. Grebe. Glaive. What's up? Gotta get her Dragoon back because we used 2 levels. This hero. I schedule a finish showtime before Arisa the triumphant return. I mean, there's no hope to do so or not do so, per se. But I think we'll probably beat it before she gets back. Not that we have to or don't have to, you know. More and more. Yeah, I'm actually feeling way better. I don't know if it's due to that Yakuruto, but sure it helped. Dude, should we play the 1000-Year Door remake for Arisan next? Why would that be for Arisan? You mean for Dream? Why, because it has Peach in it? Is Peach one of the playable characters? I literally just had to stand here and we got in another fight. I'm not just gonna sit here and blindly grind. I'm gonna just do a lot of fights as we do these puzzles, you know? And rest often. Oops. And switch characters often to make it exciting. I should play Paper Mario 64 first, especially since he already has access to it. Oh, do I? On, yeah. I have played that before. I don't remember if I played like 2 or 3 Paper Marios. I don't remember which ones. Vaisan might be curious about the game she heard about in Gogatsu. Well, PTM is playable for brief segments. Gotcha. No, she was just talking about that because she knew I would like it. In Nihon, yeah. Right now, she was actually showing me in Shinjuku, on the pillars. They now have screens on a lot of the pillars in the bigger stations in Japan, and they'll advertise stuff on there. And the other day she was going by, and they were advertising Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, just showing scenes from all first of the 6 games on the pillars. It's beautiful. Wait, did I miss? What? Advertising Pixel Remaster at this point? That's recent. I was like, what? This year, wasn't it? That the PT made in the segments in the M64 are better than the ones in TYD. Okay. I think Final Fantasy tends to advertise for a long time for their games. It's been over a year already. Well, maybe they're pushing it again. They want more sales. Oh, she's mastered more and more. It's hard for Hardcore Blade. Nice. Hardcore Blade. This remaster is coming out with an anniversary edition. It just comes with stickers. That might be it then, gamer. That might be why. Over years, all it takes to not qualify as recent. I know, right? Pixel Remaster might be good for Steam. Yeah. P-Town actually asked about it. If I'd be interested. I'd be interested. I want to see her new skill, but she's also in the yellow, so I gotta heal up. 6 full-length games in one pack. Yeah, right? Wow, Misutayo. I mean, that could basically just fill up one slot, right? Whichever game we're on. It'll just be Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 1, once we beat that, the slot will become Final Fantasy 2. I would be okay with that. Taking several years to go over that full series. Because it's 6 games and only 1 in 10 chance of winning the vote. But still, that'd be fun. People love Final Fantasy, so always having a Final Fantasy on the voting block, definitely not a bad thing. Dang it, would you stop attacking her so she can heal? I want to see her new skill. Oh, we could shift to FF7 and after if you wanted yeah, we could. That would take forever. There's a person, a streamer that I was watching, that's doing just that. No vote. Like, they go one through all of them, including the side ones, I think. Not every one of them, but most of them. And even then, he was doing that for a long time. But we could. That could be a thing. I would gladly replay F7, F8, F9. 10, 10-2. We'd have to skip the online one. Finally, okay. New additional. She still says Shine. This time halfway through her combo though. Shine. Hardcore Blade. Okay, now that I saw that though, and that was great, I want to switch to Hashel because I think he's a little bit further behind. And just for diversity. Okay, we should try and actually advance a little bit though. Let's go down these stairs. We can play Paper Mario 64. Why do you check out the Nihongo version and start TTYD after Ida-san returns so she can be exposed to the game 2 countries. You just love your Paper Mario, don't you? I guess maybe we should have Paper Mario replace the kind of what genre would you call that? The Miitopia genre. Yeah, when Miitopia's done, we can replace that with Paper Mario. The RPGs. Sorry, Dream. Any games in the current roster that you're not really feeling, by the way? Not really feeling? I mean, any of them that I put on there, I was at least feeling when I put on there. I'm liking most of the games. I don't know if I should mention what I'm not feeling. Why do you ask? I'm not against any of the games on there. The what's that? Oh, that's so weird. You got a weird piercing on your cheeks. Oh, it's a pipe going through your face. You're funny. We can go screw it. I don't want to play this anymore. I know. Can I consider the Paper Mario game RPGs? They have leveling. By definition, they are. Do the people who made it have any idea how to make an RPG? Not really. It's kind of like Miitopia. Nintendo RPGs. RPGs made by Nintendo. Well, the thing is, Tells, is if there's any games that a lot of people aren't feeling, they're gonna slowly die out anyway, and it won't really matter that they're on the roster, I guess. They're not die out, but they're not just not gonna pop up. That's kind of the goal. If I have to answer, there are 2 that I'm slightly less less enthusiastic about when they win the vote, but I don't dislike them. I don't dislike Miitopia. But it is less stimulating and a little bit more like I'm doing a broadcast than playing a game when I stream those. And the other one, and the reason is not because of the game in itself, it's because it's on Steam and I can't use a controller and I have to use a keyboard and it just feels clunky, is World of Final Fantasy. However, and just the fact that it's a little bit... I'm not as enticed by the whole Pokemon aspect as a lot of people are. I like Pokemon to an extent. Well, I should say I like the original Pokemon games, and especially the early ones. And I like the concept of Pokemon, but when other people imitate it, it's usually meh. And Final Fantasy did a very good job of it, and I really love the story and the antics between the characters. The characters are amazing, but the actual going around collecting the monsters isn't as fun for me. Auto battle. Intelligent Systems, weren't they responsible for Fire Emblem? Who's in Intelligent Systems? Are they the ones who made Paper Mario? I don't think that doesn't sound right. Because all I do know is I read an article about how. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't play with that. Put it back, please. All I know is that Square Enix helped Nintendo. Well, Nintendo helped Square Enix popularize RPGs by allowing them to make Mario RPG. They did. Square Enix basically made that game, or not? Was it Square at the time? Sorry. And then they had a falling out because of Final Fantasy VII being exclusively on the PlayStation. And they're like, well, screw it. Now we can't do Mario RPG 2, but it did really well. And we hate RPGs because Nintendo did hate RPGs. The head of Nintendo. So he was against the project, Mario RPG project from the beginning. It's like, but it did really well. We should make one. And they did. And it was entertaining. But as far as RPG elements, it was meh. It was more... This isn't a bad thing. This isn't a bad thing, but it was more Nintendo, more Mario, and less RPG. Is what it was. That's not a bad thing. That's just... you have a hard preference for RPGs, then maybe it's less appealing, is all. I still think they're a good series, and I would probably enjoy them, but yeah. Miyamoto-san wasn't a fan of RPG, yeah. Oh, I remember what I was gonna look up. It is interesting, though, that Fire Emblem is also... They're both made by the same people. I wouldn't have expected that. Oh, when did Kongo leveled up his Dragoon level? Nice. Nice to know Hassel just joined the fray in order to get insta-killed. Yamato wanted GoldenEye 64 to end with Bond visiting all the guards he shot in the hospital. What? Why? To make it PG-13? I can't even get down these stairs. I'm legitimately trying. Ah. Don't hit Haschel. Don't. Come on. Haschel, you're the fastest person. Thank you. Haschel's only level 2 too? We definitely need to be leveling these two people. Why do they hate Haschel? Murder isn't the answer. Shouldn't it be in a graveyard, right? Dart leveled up. Nice. Our main character didn't have enough levels. I don't really have an abundance of healing items to waste on an insta-death. Please just allow him to recover. Oh good, no insta-death, guys. Just don't attack him. I kinda wanna see what Kongol has. What skills does he have? Does he have a protect one? 69 hours. Nice. The book, Remembering the Kanji, do you have any thoughts about it or anyone who used it successfully? I know it only by name and then I hear very good things about it. Unfortunately, I can't give you any more insight on that. Did I? I think a professor bought one for me before. And then I didn't really use it. And not because it wasn't good or anything. I had my own way of learning kanji and it worked. I think studying kanji consists of 2 parts. Flashcards, whether it be Anki or regular flashcards. So just, you know, memorizing those, and then actual usage. So putting them into, like, finding them in words and whatnot. It's actually interesting. Oh, I don't think I still own it. It's interesting because my teachers are talking to me about, or not my teachers, my son's teachers are talking to me about how in order to learn to read, we not only need to be teaching the letters, the phonemes, and all of these things, they need to just read. See all of those examples in real life, you know? Same with kanji. Actually see those like kanji in words. If you see a kanji and that you're studying and with the flashcards, and you can remember any words they are in, write them down. Apple juice. I mean, that's for katakana really, but yeah. Lisa Panda no RPG. I think you suggested a Lesser Panda game, an RPG. That would be cute. Don't tell him. Leave him alone. Why are they ganging up on him? HP 回復やめて。They're just ganging up on him this whole time. Play with Melody no Uta. That would be fun. I mean, that's actually a really good idea, Dream. And if I could think of the perfect way to execute that and pull that off, I think it'd be great advertisement for her YouTube channel. and might someday be a good project to pursue. You're still not healed? Jeez. You write Japanese by hand frequently. Not really much anymore, because there's no need for it. But when I was studying, I did a lot. I wrote essays and I wrote essays all the time in Japanese in school. So if you're currently studying, I would absolutely recommend you write a lot as well. Read a lot and write a lot. Finally got down the stairs, guys. Can you still write most of the Joyo kanji? By heart, not really, because use it or lose it, right? Because kanji is made up of different radicals, right? When you're first learning to write kanji, you're really memorizing like 6 or 7 different strokes, and it's super hard, right? And once you've studied for a long time, really you're noticing all of the different radicals. You're not memorizing 7 or 15 strokes. You see a kanji. I don't know, like for example. Oh, let me pull it up here. Just an example. So you see okoru, right? And I'm like, oh, how do I write this again? But I glance at the dictionary, right? And I'll notice, instead of, like, if you just look at this, it's kind of small on the screen, isn't it? Can I, you know what, let's do it this way. Nope, that doesn't make it any bigger. Give me a second. I used to do this, let me do it again. Okay. So let's say I want to write okoru, right? This kanji. Okay. So when you're first starting, this might seem a little bit intimidating, right? It's a lot of strokes. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strokes, right? And yes, let's just say, for example, I've forgotten how to write this for out of memory, but I can glance at the dictionary, or if I knew that it was just written on the document I'm writing, I can glance at that, and I can notice, oh, okay, yeah, it's onna, it's mata, and it's kokoro. It's these 3 radicals. This one I definitely remember how to write. This one I definitely remember how to write, and this one I definitely remember how to write. I'm not memorizing 9 strokes. I'm memorizing 3 radicals. Or, you know what I mean, right? When you're later on, you won't be, when you're learning new kanji, you'll notice all of these radicals, and it'll be more like memorizing 3 radicals than 9 separate strokes. It gets easier when you start to recognize radicals and memorize radicals, and that's why I think Wanikani, even though they make up nonsensical names for the radicals, they are 100% correct in focusing on teaching you these different parts, because it makes it easier to remember the kanji as a whole. So your question was, do I still remember how to write all of the Joyo kanji? Since I don't write them a lot, I often do forget. But I can easily, like, if I looked up, for example, okoru, I wouldn't have to stare at this thing at the dictionary and like trace each stroke. I would glance at it, it goes, oh yeah, onna, mata, kokoro, these three. I could look away from the dictionary, easily write the whole thing. Does that make sense? It's that level. Because I don't write it often enough. And even Japanese, not as bad as me, but have forgotten a lot how to write a lot of things because we type everything. It's unfortunate. But when you're learning, you should absolutely learn to write it. Then a small stroke looks almost like Rakuten. Okay, Drain. Hey Scarra, how's it going? No, stroke writer actually makes it easier to remember, absolutely. Actually, you've got... Yeah. Ichi, you, and he, yeah. Make me feel like a radical woman. Nah. The government will do a mainland China and push for a simplified version of kanji Japan. I hope not. It should be how it is. It's not hard. Because Japanese version of kanji is actually kind of like in the middle of simplified and traditional Chinese. It's already a little bit simplified. Like, let's see if I can remember this. I now have a whiteboard because my son uses it for writing practice. But as you know, gaku. Maybe I should have written that bigger. Gaku is written like this, right? Let me write it a little bit bigger. ちょっと待ってね. Trying to think. I don't have a... Technically I have it just... I should make a scene. A lot of streamers have a scene where it's just their room, just them. I don't actually have that one. But anyway. Maybe I'll make that sometime. I'll make that slightly bigger. So this is gaku. As you'll see, there's just three little lines on the top. Right? And then this is supposed to be like a house, and that's ko, so it's child under the house studying. 上手じゃない. How dare you put a kappa after kakikata 上手? Now, the traditional Chinese version, if I remember right. I don't know why I erased that. I need it actually. Let's see if I can write it. This might be slightly wrong.
Just go away.
This could be slightly wrong, but essentially looks like this. That's the traditional Chinese. That's the Japanese version. It's already... The Japanese version is already quite simplified. Yeah, there's, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I may have miscounted. 12 or 13 strokes on the top, where Japanese is 3. So yeah. Yeah, and the worst thing is this this gaku. So I took just 1 year of Chinese Mandarin over a summer school. So it was 1 year's worth in 3 months. And we were forced to do traditional for our first year, and then after that, if you continue to study Chinese, you could choose between simplified and traditional. But this kanji was the most often used kanji in like all of our sentences. Because if it's like, 我是大学生, like I'm a college student, we need to use this, right? Because 学 is this character. So I'm a 大学生 in Japanese. That's gaku. It's the same one, right? I study something is 学. It's the same kanji. It's so many strokes. Like I could write it, but I'm like, it's so long every time. So I can see why they decided to simplify it in mainland China. So much work, yeah. So yeah, Japanese already kind of, not all of them, but a lot of them that were kind of, whoa, whoa, whoa. Do not come on camera. No, look, that is first. If you wipe and there's no longer any more poop, your butt is clean, okay? You wipe, you check, there's poop. You wipe again, you check, there's still poop. You wipe again, you check, no poop, you're clean. Okay? Every single time he wipes his butt, he knows how to wipe his own butt, but he will always come up to me, turn around, lean over and go, is my butt clean? Almost walked on camera too. Yes, How to Wipe Your Butt by Keen Sensei. Should we follow Skaido-san's advice? Sorry, what was his advice? Oh, never simplify the kanji. Yeah, not any more than it already is in Japanese. I think it's perfectly okay how it is. And you know, in Japanese, unlike Chinese, because Chinese, there's only kanji, right? To write. In Japanese, if a kanji is too complicated, like for example, bara. What? Okay, I gotta see something. I'll be right back. Okay. My Aiden likes to yeah, it is a very hard one. Another one I was gonna say is bara. But so these are often, even when typed, but especially when written, usually written in katakana. Aiden, put it in the bathroom and leave it alone. The kanji for bara. No, I can't write it from memory. Yep, good idea. I swear, I knew it was gonna happen. It's like 100% chance that they're gonna counterattack that particular move. They always counterattack it. Notice we haven't had a counterattack this entire stream. But that particular skill always gets counterattacked. Maybe the super fast ones can't be because that'd be kind of cheap. And of course then it doesn't counter just to spite me. I was all ready to counter. The kanji for Hadouken. For it is the technique with which I shall vanquish Hongseok with Hadouken. Small size on computer screen probably makes a kanji with a lot of strokes to look more intimidating. Yeah, there's that too. Wow, guys, it is Hashogeki. I can't see it. What is Hashogeki even, Skyro? As Dream was saying, super small. Oh no! You can't stand still or you're gonna get in another fight. Guys, we're gonna actually take our 2-minute break while Skyro explains what Hashogeki is. And I'll see you guys very soon. 2分の休憩いただきます。どこにも行かないでくださいね。Hey, welcome back, Okai to the site. You're watching Keen Reflectness, the space where you guys practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. Hashogeki is an ancient technique in which the user gathers Hadouken energy, and rather than projecting it into a fireball, they simply palm strike it forward to repel those with unkind intentions, like Hongseok. Is that true? So this is a Street Fighter move then. Not even the mightiest of his metal sculptures can shield him from the Hashogeki. Nice. You do your laundry. You do that, Skyro. Hey, Dan! Imagine Keith, I'm doing a lot of laundry. Yeah, I do a lot of laundry. True. Every day. Dan, come here, please. You know what? Whatever. Nope, nope, nope. Don't go crying to me. Nope. Aiden was bullying Leon. Leon took a pillow and hit him with it. I think he intentionally chose something that won't hurt him that much. And now he's gonna cry to me. Nope. You brought that upon yourself. Leon and Aiden will defeat the garbage American school system. It's not that garbage. It's far from the best. But at least they encourage people to express their opinions. But in a way, I kind of like being in a country where there's no norm. There's some people who work really hard, some people who decide not to. And therefore you can stand out more by working hard. No. You bullied him, so he bullied you back. I'm not. Dang it. You can't dilly-daddle after the battles in this because, yeah, like Telzy said, they're not random, they're actually on the map. Hey, I just said no, why are you still climbing up here? You go talk to Leon. I have no sympathy. You bullied him. I heard it. Dang it. These people get the same things as the ones who worked hard. No, they don't. What are you talking about? Can a lazy person easily get the same high-level job as somebody who actually went to college and worked hard? Now in Canada, that might be true. That's the Nihon no Gakko no system. Keen Sensei fled with even more Gomi. I don't think it's Gomi. I don't think any is Gomi. Every place has their pros and cons. But yeah, the Japan system is very much no freedom. Not Japan in general, like Japanese schooling systems. No freedom, no talking. Talking back to the teacher is like, excuse me, miss, I didn't understand what you said. That's talking back. No real understanding that, children are different, more forcing them all to be the same. Of course, yeah, I'm teaching them Japanese at home. I mean, mostly my wife should be more in charge of that, but she's not around, so I'm... Ah, okay. Aiden, get down. You're distracting me. I can't do it. I'll watch TV. You're not Gomi. No, I just hugged you. Yeah, exactly my point, Dream. It's only 8:30. You're already driving me nuts. Okay, give me a sec, okay? I wonder what kind of accent the kids will have. Well, hopefully none. Oh, because I'm teaching them? I mean, luckily, I've been told that, I've been told to have no accent, which is an exaggeration of, I have a pretty good accent, or pretty good pronunciation. But it's still not going to be native. So yeah, it's not ideal for me to be teaching them everything. Everyone technically has an accent. I guess, yeah. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I need to get my kids some juice really quick. Now that my stomach is feeling better, I'm going to save my back and stand back up. How about their mother's accent? Yeah. Okay, wait. Go in. Before another one attacks me. This is kind of like the Mario RPG Ghost Ship, isn't it? There's going to be codes in the Because there were 3 numbers I needed to find for that treasure chest, right? Then go eat. Then go eat. Then go eat. Yes, go eat. I heard you, and I told you the solution. Hey Leon, can you get Aiden some Pop-Tarts, please? Mimikuda. Sorry, Anna. Oh, you know what? That might be a little too high. Would you leave him alone? Well done, this hero. Well, Tomodachi was a native Espanol speaker who spoke English so much he didn't sound like someone with a Spanish accent. Yeah, but it's interesting because I know there are plenty of kids who are clearly bilingual, like they're fluent in both, so they shouldn't have an accent, but it does somehow still affect it a little bit. It even affects my English sometimes, having learned Japanese. I think my English also has evolved a little bit, just from being around other English speakers from other places around the world in Japan. Like lots of people from the UK, Canada, Australia. Not a whole lot. I'm still 99% American accent, but you know. My kids will be trilingual. Oh yeah? What are you gonna teach them? Give me a second. Okay. Go Congo go! Canadians don't sound much different from US residents. Yeah, they're very similar. There's a few when I originally moved to Japan, I started as an English teacher to get my foot in the door, to get my visa, and I'd been with, training with my boss for like a week, like 5 full business days. At the end of like the 5th day, he accidentally kicks my foot under the table. What? Yeah, give me a second. And he goes, "Oh, sorry." And I was like, "Wait a minute, you're Canadian?" Literally on the 5th day, he says, "Sorry." I'm like, "Oh, I had no idea you were Canadian this whole time. I thought you were from the US." Gummy bear. I love Canadians, especially Sing-sama, yeah. Canada seems like a great place to live. Wallpaper looks very Indian. I think so. It's the wallpaper that was here when I got here. I should put something here, yeah? Maybe my Final Fantasy 7 poster. It would cover the outlet, but that outlet actually stopped working, so... Oh, whoa. Oh, Level 3 Meteor Strike. Nice. Kongo got yoga instructor. Yoga fire. Yoga fire. Tells us how I loved this. Yes. Our fellow Canadian. Fellow? Resident Canadian tells us is loved. I'm gonna go to the top. That's it? That's all that happens is we fight? Okay. Now that Kongo's got that, maybe we should switch out for someone else for a little bit. Oh, he's almost mastered his... let's hold on for 20 more hits. He's actually leveling faster than I thought. You guys like the picture? This picture? Mine is hospitalized recently. Thankfully, they're also Canadian, and will not have to go into crippling debt. Yeah. Yeah, that's one very unfortunate thing about the U.S. And unfortunately, since coming to the U.S., me and the kids just keep getting sick. That's really dumb. You know, I was a bit worried about that when you moved. Yeah, I'm still worried about it. But actually, in a lot of other reasons, cost of living is lower and my pay is higher. So when I'm not sick, I'm slowly being able to pay back my other debts. So it is working out for the best, Telsius. Thank you for worrying. And very legitimate worrying, but... And I do have pretty good insurance for American standards, so it's okay. I'll survive. Don't be sick. Yeah, easy. So easy. Yeah, definitely not easier said than done. This is technically a boss, so we'd use our Dragoons. I kind of want to see some of Kongo's Dragoon stuff. Man, he hits hard for a one-hit combo. He takes... Hold up. Thank you, Leon. That was very nice of you. Thank you. I saw that you gave me this gummy bear. Thank you so much. That was very nice. Oh, thank you, Leon. You know why I gave you that gummy bear? Because I love you. Anyway. That's very good math, Leon. Whoa. A kindergartner just said, if I had 6 gummy bears, I'd give Aiden 2, you 2, and I'd keep 2. It's quick math. Thank you. I love you too. You're very kind. But yeah, here's some other math. For Dart, I just had to do an attack where he goes, ha! Right? Like 6 inputs. Have to time all correctly. 116 damage. Pongo. 1 input. 205 damage. The hell? I'm sure he's got other weaknesses, like his magical attack probably sucks. I don't know. I'm just assuming. He is very slow. He might actually have a... I have a feeling I have an amulet on him to make him faster. But I think Maru would actually attack like almost 3 times before he attacks once. How slow he is. I need to improve my health and immunity. I wonder what diet, exercise, other factors would cascade the most. Good question. I need to improve my diet. I've been very good at improving my exercise recently. Every day I do jump roping and calisthenics. And I'm feeling healthier that way. But as far as what I've put inside my body ever since coming to the US, I've been, you know, there's that kind of, at first you're like, oh, these are all the foods I used to miss and I wanted to eat them so much. And then I'm eating those like every day and like not going back to eating healthy regularly. It's probably why I'm got myself sick. I'm not sick, by the way. Like I have either like an ulcer or an intestinal infection or something like that. I ruined myself with a bad diet. Kind of relieved that you are with the kids. I'd heard families in Japan can sometimes be a bit cold, if that makes sense. I'm not sure exactly what you're hinting at specifically, but in general, I do. Yeah. They're more. Put in slightly more positive words. They're more reserved, less what's the word? Involved. Like relatives are less involved, for sure. Okay. Bro, you've never tried natto? Do you like fermented things? I actually don't mind the taste of natto. It's the Okay, thank you, Leon. Why are you being so nice? You can. I'm pretty sure you can buy natto from like international markets, like Chinatown or whatever. My wife's definitely gotten her hands on natto in the U.S. already. I might recommend the first time you try it to make some rice with it too, so you can have like a little bit of natto, then rice to kind of like clean your palate. Doesn't look appetizing. It's like super fermented beans, right? Leon could probably do something bad. Usually he actually